Yes, I can feel the heat.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
I don't know. I think we'll be a girl this time.
It's a girl? A girl! We've got a daughter, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby girl.
Oh. Oh, James. We did it. Oh.
Quit looking at her. Look at me. I'm the baby. I'm the new beautiful baby.
Daughter.
Give me attention.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, sweetie. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, sweetheart.
Oh.
Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Well, what name should we have? I would normally use Clover, but then I found out that there's an actual character already named Clover in Fallout 3. How about... We'll just be Paige for now.
That's a good name, don't you think?
I guess it is.
Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Well, there's a few choices we have. African American, military, Asian, Caucasian, inside out woman, and Hispanic. We'll be Caucasian. And don't have any custom hairstyles installed yet. Maybe in one of the future videos that we do. This will probably also be the only time we see the vault. I won't be making you guys sit through this intro again. And our hair color this time will be gold. Gold or honey, whichever we come to first. There we go. Oh, landed on gold, so there he is. And this will be our character.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
I hope
See that,
not.
Catherine?
Oh.
I'll look like mommy instead.
Beautiful. Just like her daddy.
It's a big world out there, honey, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be?
I don't know.
Just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest.
No.
Start compression. Get
Things-
the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2.
And so when I entered the world,
Hang on, Catherine.
my
Hang
mother
on.
left the world.
Okay?
No, no, no. That's not how the story goes, god damn it. Wake up. Well, here's my cabin. For now, anyways.
Just like home.
And here's me. Hello. Paige. Hello, Mr. Bobblehead. How are you today? And let's see. What story should we have today? Well, here we go. We can set some things up here. We can set our disposition. I think for this character, we will give a little and take a little. We're going to start off with a decent person, I think. We won't be very lucky, but we're not going to be completely luckless either. A man with no luck might as well be dead. Charisma, we don't need very much of that either. Probably not going to be doing too much talking, too much bartering. This is, I plan to keep this mini-series kind of like a roguelike. If I die, I die. There's not going to be any saving or reloading back to the character and going back through it, trying to, you know, make sure we do everything right. I'm not going to be doing the main quest because I've seen that a dozen times and beat it a dozen times myself. So instead of doing all that, I'm just going to wander the Wasteland. See what stories we can run into. Probably be swapping mods in and out as I go through the videos. I guess that'll do for now. So we'll have small guns, melee, and lockpicking. So expect things to change up. I probably won't be using any of the nudity mods though, simply because that wouldn't do me any good on YouTube. I don't want to have to be adding black bars over half the bodies I kill. Let's see, what should we start out as? We can be an escaped slave, all of these things. You can read them. We'll probably end up doing all of these by the time we're done. We're going to die enough. But for our first character, we're going to be a regulator. We've spent most of our life tracking and hunting evil throughout the Wastelands. We've become adept at reacting quickly to the dangerous situations and therefore get 15 extra action points. Heavy firepower usually leaves the suspect in poor condition, and your training is limited with those weapons, so -10 to big guns. Other bonuses added to the Regulator faction. We start with them, and we also get the Lawbringer perk. So that's our setup for this character. Save it right there before I head out, so I can come back to this place. And we have to sleep to leave here. So let's see where we wake up at. Start with a laser pistol. And we start at the Regulator outpost. And there's a whole bunch of settings that we can tweak and choose from. And we'll check those out now. I'll let all the stuff initialize. In the top right you can see our hunger, our thirst, how sleepy we are. We do have needs to take care of, and I don't know if we'll die or not if we don't. I wish we would. I wish it would kill us. We leveled up probably from finding the Regulator outpost at the start. Vicious dog turns the corner. And it's little problem. Do have a mod called Realistic Death Physics. That way when I shoot something, they don't fly 500 feet off into the distance. And I'll probably focus on small guns and lockpicking for now. And then repair after that. I still don't know what type of character I'm gonna be completely. We are a Regulator. And there's no telling how long we'll survive. But real quick, before we, I guess, go any further, since I don't want to do this on the later characters, I think this is still going to be in the first video. Command Headset FWE Control Panel. And this is all the stuff we can choose from. Presets, defaults, character settings, damage, loot, immersion settings. That's like how fast time goes, how quickly we get hungry. I'm going to go to the damage and change the global damage. Currently it's at 2 times. I'm going to bump that up to 2.5 because I want combat to be deadly. That's global damage for everybody's weapons. My weapons, the enemy's weapons. Actually, hell, why not 3? Just for this first life. VAT settings, I can do player damage. Currently at 100%, we'll stay there. If I get shot or hit while I'm in slow motion VATs, I take full damage. I can't use it to slow things down and survive a rocket to the face. Base accuracy is at moderate accuracy. I'm going to change that to high though. Since we're taking so much damage, I don't want to miss a whole bunch of shots if I can get a beat on them. I think it's fair to assume that my character is a decent enough aim. I've also got Mart's Mutant mod running as well as Followers Enhanced. And Mart's Mutant mod, let's see, increased spawn settings. Current max spawn is 3. I think we can bump that up. Let's do increased spawns. Current max spawn is 5. Ghoul options, Ghoul Rampage, we're going to have that on 5 times. And ghouls will have a 75% chance to rise again after we shoot them down. Because they die from 1 bullet, so after they fall down, I think it's fair if they stand back up after a few minutes. Instead of just being able to easily mow them down and rest. Hunting and looting, we'll turn that on so the NPCs will loot each other. Ensure they have ammo and good armor. We got Gecko's Wanamingos floaters turned on. And I'll probably have to go through all this every time I load up a new character. Unless there's a way to make these be preset to a certain way, I'll try to figure that out. All these settings. Drug visuals, I'm going to turn those on in case I pop any drugs that'll screw me up, make me motion sick. And I think for now that's all I'll do. Wasteland Travelers set up. And we'll set up the Wasteland Travelers who are going to be running around. Spawn rate for them, I'm going to bump that up as high as possible because I want the Wasteland to be crowded. I want good guys and bad guys to be roaming out here. I want people to be fighting. I want combat to be happening. I don't want to have to go 30 minutes walking before I see something. That makes for some boring videos. Spawn time, we'll leave that all fine. Group rate 40. There's a couple special events, I guess, with this mod. Max Travelers out there is 30. And that should be fine. And I might look at the other mods later. I think there's some other settings and things we can tweak. But for now, that'll do. That should get everything rolling. So the main goal now is just don't die. I'll save it here in case I crash. So I guess it will all depend on trust, how much you trust me not to secretly splice in some character footage.